This is Brendan Price, the USPHL's Mountain Division correspondent, and I'm here with one of two of the newest Mountain Division commitments for college next year, Miles McCue of the Utah Outliers. And Miles, kind of going through the process, how did you ultimately decide on Lawrence being the spot for you?
So approaching my second year here in the USPHL was my age-out year, and just throughout the season that I was playing, I just started to communicate with some teams, and Lawrence was one of the first couple teams that reached out to me early on in the year, and we just started communicating, and then after we talked a little bit, got to know their coaching staff pretty well, I went out for a visit, and after I went and visited the school, I just knew it was the right spot for me and was happy to announce my commitment.
So, you talk about like going through that process and Lawrence being one of the first schools that you've had not just 2 years here in the USP, but 2 incredibly successful years here in the USP.
Mm-hmm.
And, you guys are kind of trying to pick up the trifecta, right? Go for a three-peat in the division title.
Correct.
What has the experience for you been like in your 2 years under Coach Paul Taylor and with the Outliers?
It's been an incredibly great experience. We've been very successful over the last 2 years, and from that, it's been a ton of fun, but also a lot of room for growth. Being on a winning team, you've really learned how to establish that winning culture, and coming back for another year and trying to repeat the same thing as well. It comes with a lot of challenges as well to maintain that dominance. So it's been a really, really good experience for me, and learning how to adapt and play in different kinds of situations that will help me be more successful in that college level, I think.
Well, and you talk about that adaptation and getting ready for the next level. Where do you feel like your game has kind of taken off in this second year and kind of get you prepared for that next step at Lawrence?
I would definitely say what's taken off for me would be my offensive ability. Coming into the league, I had some offensive skill, but I didn't really know the best ways to use it and how to grow that into more mature style of offense. And being able to play 2 years in this league and being able to get the opportunity I've been getting from Paul Taylor and the Outliers, I think that my offensive game has really developed, and I've become much more of a dynamic player to make me more of a threat offensively against other teams.
And kind of the last question before I let you go here, like looking ahead at the next level for Lawrence, and what are your goals for the rest of the year and kind of piggybacking and moving into that first year at the next level?
Definitely the goal for the rest of the year is to go through and try to win it all. We have a good team this year. We want to try and win the division again and see what we can do at Nationals and try and take home that championship. But once we secure that, the next year I'm kind of looking to just keep developing my game and just trying to be the best player I can be for Lawrence and just try to win as many games as possible and be the best Viking I can for them as well.
Awesome. Thank you for answering a few questions, Miles. And remember, hashtag USPHL commitments. Miles McCue headed off to Lawrence. He's going to be a Viking, but not before he helps the Outliers on their stretch run.